buds, I'm gonna be answering your questions. I haven't gotten around to doing this because I've been too busy drawing my webcomic and haven't really been drawing anything else. But yeah, here we gonna hop into it. Okay. Nova J asked, "Will any of your other OCs make cameos in the comic?" Yeah, that's a good idea. So the thing about my comic is it's really centered on just the two main characters, Bucket and Corey. And they're the only two characters that are human, really, and inside the story that they interact with, outside of flashbacks or, in one instance, a phone call. So it's, but I am going to have to fill up the comic with all these random zombie designs. So I could zombify some of my OCs in there, which is a really good idea because I have way too many OCs. Okay. And who's my favorite 2D artist? Which is also something that Dorkaberry asks. Right now, I gotta say, it's Audra Auclair. Her art is beautiful, and I love her videos. Because well, first of all, her art's amazing. But she also talks in them. And, it's really nice. She talks like she's just talking to a friend and telling us pretty much, like, some stuff that's important, some stuff that's just chit-chat, and I love it. It's really comfortable. It's like sitting down and listening to a friend talk, which I love. Mad Catter Creations asks, "What inspired me to draw and make comics?" So I started drawing seriously. I started playing these really questionable quality sim date games, which I loved back then so much. And by complete accident, I somehow right-clicked and then left-clicked immediately, which sent me to her DeviantArt page, and I actually never heard of DeviantArt until that accident. And it was Sim Dates by Pactuses. I was playing Idle Days Sim Date, and I got obsessed with Pactuses. And it was crazy because I played all of her sim dates in like a span of 3 days, all the routes. And then for like a year, I just kept going back and replaying them, and I loved them. And she really inspired me to draw because that was the first time I was able to see someone's entire art process and improvement because she had all of her art right there. So it was practices that inspired me to draw, and I've always had story ideas in my head, and I always wanted to do something with them. So I added art. I tried writing first. I'm not a good writer, but yeah, that's how I started with that. And what are some of your ways with dealing with art block? I look through my old art. I redraw some of my old art to see how much I've improved. I love to just go on YouTube and look up people's speed paints and old sketchbook videos and new sketchbook videos, because just looking at other people's art styles really, like, I was gonna say really gets me going, but that's just not a good thing to say out loud. So, yeah, drawing tutorials online constantly post whole sketchbook videos of all of these different student sketchbooks, and each one of them has a different art style. I have a few favorites, so I go on that too. Tate says, "Hi, I'm Biggie Cheese. What's your favorite?" Fuck you. Never talk to me again. Blocked. Dead. Okay. Sneaky Meeky wants to know, how do I keep motivation to draw whenever it feels like you aren't improving? Well, the thing about art is, it is very much about improving, but that's not all what art's about. Art is about creating something in your mind and then making it tangible for others to see it. And that's with all kinds of art. Drawing, painting, music, dance, sculpting, writing. It's just making something in your head and making it tangible so that other people can experience it. So you really just gotta keep on that. There is going to be some parts in your art career where you plateau or where you even decrease, but you gotta realize that you're not really striving for an end goal. You're not like, you're probably never going to reach a point where you're like, yep, I'm at the top tier. I'm the ultimate artist. I reached the, I'm at that point. I've peaked. No, it's not like that. It's not completely about improving. Improving is definitely a perk. And it's definitely something that you can use for bragging rights. But it's mainly about creating art. Also, thank you for calling me one of your favorite artists ever. I've never been a favorite artist. I've always had favorite artists, but I never thought I'd reach that point. Phoebe asks, in your experiences, what are the easiest and hardest body parts to draw? The easiest for me has to be the face and the head, because it's what I draw the most. Because, yeah. No, actually the hair. I love drawing hair. Like, all different types of hair, hairstyles. It's so nice. I love it. And hardest body parts to draw. To me, the hardest is definitely the hands. Which, one of you has been reminding me that I'm really bad at. Which, yeah, I understand. I obviously know that I'm bad at drawing hands. The thing is, I'm not in school. I'm not drawing for any project. I'm just doing it for fun at this point. I'm not selling it. The only thing that I'm really doing with it is making a comic, which I'm not getting any money for, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I understand that I'm bad at hands, and I'm not trying to improve on my hands. I really just want to suggest, hey, guess what, buddy? This is a hand. Ta-da! Here it is. I'm not trying to make the best looking hands in the world. I'm more focused on drawing for fun. So that's cool. Cats and Hats wants to know, does my art style take inspiration from anyone? Also, I'd like to see a video on how you draw hair. It's so perfect. I would definitely do, drawing tutorials. I just don't really know how to explain how I do it. But I'll try to figure it out for you. Does my style take inspiration from anyone? Yeah, my art style's been influenced by digitally, oh my god. This is even worse with the lisp. Okay, digitally impaired. A little bit from Feverworm. Audra Auclair. My friend Julia, who's Jazulu on social media. I can't think of any others at the moment, but yeah, that's pretty much a lot. Some of them. And last question. Oh my god. Oh my god. Last question. Oh my god. Oh, this is the worst moment of my life. Oh god. Oh, why couldn't I have been given a normal voice? Okay. Mad Nat wants to know, you like jazz? Fun fact, from age 9 to 10, I had a stage in my life where I could not fall asleep unless B-movie was playing in my room, like either slowed down or muted. I just had to have B-movie in there or else I couldn't sleep. So, yeah, okay. So, that's the end of the Q&A. If you guys ever have any more questions, just comment on any video, I guess, and I'll try to round some of them up and make another video if you still have any questions. Also, I'm finally posting my webcomic, Pepto Abysmal, on Tapastic, so I have a link to that in the description, probably. Yep, absolutely, I'm a sellout. But, yeah. And if you guys have any ideas for, if you guys want me to do any of those art meme videos, then, give me some suggestions, because those seem really fun. I've always wanted to do some of those, but I don't really know exactly which ones are good or not, the best or not. So, let me know. That's cool. Yeah. Oh boy.